Hey guys, what's up? It's Sam
and Ashley.
Today we're not going to react to anything. We're basically here to give you a list of all of our groups that we stand and our biases.
We're also going to be doing the how we got into K-pop and how we met.
You want to do that first then?
Yeah, we're going to go through that first. So do you want to start your K-pop story first?
Sure, I would love to. Okay, so I got into K-pop February 9th, 2016. I was living with my stepdad at the time, and I was actually really into anime, like hardcore into anime. Now not so much, but before that I was hardcore in anime. And then somebody that I was friends with, who we met through Fairy Tale, he was like, yeah, so have you ever heard of K-pop? And I was like, no. And she's like, well, it's basically a bunch of the, like, it's amazing, you should listen to it, it's Koreans doing music. And I was like, well, I listen to Japanese stuff, so
why not?
So she sent me Crayon Pop.
Oh, by that one.
No, like the actual band. I think it's an actual band.
Yeah, it's a group with like, there's like 2 twins in it. They got some weird songs. One of them, they have one called Strawberry Milk though. La 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 la.
Okay, I know that song. Okay. But she almost ruined it right then and there. I was like, oh, this is bad. She goes, okay, well, listen to Exo. So,
actually, my dad's.
She was like, well, I'm going to let you enjoy your journey. So I was like, okay.
Get the little tasters, like the little sprinkle.
So I left EXO and I went to BTS. BTS was that first group for me. And I think nowadays it's the first group for everybody. Yeah, which is like really annoying now.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that like BTS shouldn't get more fame, but like when you first find a group when they're not necessarily popular and you grow with them, you feel like this is something special to you. And then when everybody starts liking it, you're kind of like, well, dang. But then you're also happy for them. Like BTS went from having a concert in front of like 12 people to having a concert in front of like 50,000 plus. And you're like, that's my baby. He did that. They went there. But you know.
Like, it went from there. It was like, I think GOT7 was actually my second favorite group. I did not get into EXO until like April that year. And it was like right before my birthday. And it was right then. It was like, you know how when you first get into the group, you're automatically going to think, oh, that's my new bias group. That's who I'm going to stand the most.
And then you find another group and you're like, wait, this might be my bias
group.
Yeah,
well, EXO actually stood. Speaking of EXO. But then EXO came into my life like after SHINee and VIX and all of that. And yeah. My first ever ultimate bias was Taemin, and then the love of my life came into my life.
Jongin.
Kim Jong-un.
And
he's my ultimate bias now.
So, for my story, like normally when before I got my car, I used to ride the bus. I know, rip. But I used to always bring my headphones because, like, I just didn't want to, like, I'm not a morning person, so I didn't want to, like, talk to anybody. I was just like, let me put in my earphones, listen to my music, do what I need to do. But, I forgot my headphones one morning, and I was in a rush. So, like, my friend, I used to ride the bus with her. We would sit together every morning, so I was like, oh, let me listen to music with her. I know she's got good taste. And I remember the first song that came on that I heard was War of Hormones by BTS. And I was like, this is a lit song. I was like, I really like this. What is this? And she's like, oh, it's K-pop, Korean music. I was like, it's different, but I like it. Later that day, I was so obsessed. I was like, what was the name of that group? What was that song? And I was like looking at the members, and I was like, oh, this one's cute. Tae used to be my bias when I first got into the group.
Who?
Taeyoung.
Oh.
V.
I used to Taeyoung, and I was like,
no, Taeyoung. But Tae used to be my bias, but then everyone was all like, I bought a J-Hope sweater because it was the only one left, and I liked the design, and everyone was all like, well, you keep calling J-Hope cute, and like you always point out J-Hope in videos, and you bought a J-Hope sweater, your bias is J-Hope, you like him. And I'm like, well, yeah, I like him, but like he ain't my bias. And then I called my friend one day and I was like, J-Hope's my bias. And she's like, what? And I was like, J-Hope is my bias. And she's like, I knew it.
You actually know what's funny? Tay was my first bias and or BTS too. Got 7, woo! And then it went to Jimin, and then it went to Jin, and now it's J-Hope.
Like, I remember coming into class a couple days after I started liking BTS, and my friend was like, if you want to hear a good K-pop song, listen to Call Me Baby by EXO. And I remember being so mesmerized by the dance. And I was like, oh my gosh. But then I remember finding, like, my ultimate bias is Xiumin. And I remember watching the Tender Love video that they have, like the little music video that they have. And I remember as soon as Xiumin was holding that little cake and he went, yo, with the little leftover letters, I was like, yep, he's the one. Because I went from so many members, I was like, well, Dio's cute, but then there's Chen, and I was like, Baekhyun, but Xiumin stole my heart, and he's had it ever since, so.
So, how we met.
Also, I got into K-pop on August 25th, 2015.
Ooh,
and how we met was a performance.
Yeah,
I think
we
it was,
went to
I think
a
it was
award
a
show
variety
after
show.
that.
It was a variety show for one of their, I can't remember if it was the end of the year or if it was like mid-year performance. I think it was around fall time.
Basically, I have a little sister who's in chorus, and then she was best friends with a couple of people who were in chorus that she knew when she was in school. And I met my sister's friend, which was her friend, because my sister knew I like K-pop, and she goes, yeah, so there's this girl I'm friends with, I have classes with her, name's, we're not going to say her name for
reasons, personal stuff, privacy.
She goes, but her Facebook, she posts all different kinds of K-pop stuff, so I was like, okay, sure. So I, like, added her, so wanted to meet her, because she was in chorus, too. So I met her, and literally, I walked up to her, and she's like, Sam! And then all of a sudden, you looked at me.
Yeah, I remember walking up because, like, they were sitting in the rows, and she was like, hey, are you here yet? And I was like, on my way, I'm gonna come find you. And, like, I went to go say hi to somebody. Like, I was walking around, and I saw somebody else I knew, and I went to go hug them and, like, say hi to their mom. And then I remember walking, like, turning around and hearing somebody call my name. And then I saw, my friends, and I was like, oh my god, hey, guys. And I remember I looked to, like, my side because I didn't know who she was, but I was like, hey, I'm Ashley, I'm so-and-so's friend. And she had this lanyard, and all I saw was a Monsta X pin, like their logo. And I was like, oh my god, look, she likes K-pop, oh my god, like, I was like fangirling. And I was like, I didn't know you like K-pop, like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I remember getting her number that night. Oh my god. And during the performance, like, when they had breaks and stuff, we were texting each other, like, oh, my name's Ashley, and I like K-pop, and, like, blah, 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 blah. We went, like, we talked the entire night. The entire night. Yes. Okay, so, to our list. Our long list.
This is, just for the record, this is all the groups that I stand, and those are the groups that she stands.
This is the groups that I stand, this is the groups we stand together, and then on the opposite side, it's the groups, like, it's groups that we stand separately, like, I stand these groups, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
Or soloists that we stand.
So basically, we're going to do all the groups that we stand together first.
And then
we'll do our separately. So, our first group, our ultimate group, EXO. My bias is Kim Jong-un.
My bias is Kim Min-suk.
Oh!
Ultimate bias, like, he really has my heart.
The next group that we stand together that's on my list is 101.
She got me into 101. She was like, oh, this new group from PD 101 came out, this are all the members. And I remember seeing Lee Dae-hwi's photo, and I was like, oh my gosh, he is gorgeous. What is his name?
And I was like, Lee Dae-hwi.
I was like, yep, he's gonna be my next heartbreaker. He's gonna snatch me up, like, wig gone.
My bias is Kang Daniel. Because he's a
Lee Dae-hwi.
He's a
BTS. If you can't see this poster right here, in the corner, that is my BTS poster.
It's like right there. And there's her 101 thing.
Oh yeah, 101 banner. I didn't go to a concert, but I ordered the banner. It's got all their names on it.
We actually share bias, and BTS, and when we found out, we were like, oh, it's one.
J-Hope.
Oh fuck. It's J-Hope. Monster X.
And our bias is
1, 2, 3.
Wonho.
Shiny.
See the picture of what the video is gonna be about.
Oh, thumbnail.
Nail. I couldn't word.
With me, I knew Taemin before I knew Shiny. Then I found out he was from this group named Shiny. I looked up Shiny.
And then it was all downhill.
It was
from
all
there.
downhill.
It was all
Just a little side note. Rest in peace, Jonghyun. We're proud of you and we love you.
He's up there singing,
He's teaching
dancing his
Michael
heart
Jackson.
out. Oh yeah, he's up there with Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson, teaching them. He was talented. He was beautiful. He's missed.
Stray Kids.
Stray
Oh
Kids.
my God.
Okay,
Stray
so
Kids
she got
haven't-
mean to them also,
Stray Kids haven't even debuted yet.
and we stand them.
Oh my god. Okay, so my bias is Chan.
My bias is Felix.
And we ship Chonglix.
Chonglix all the way.
you cannot tell me.
Like, there's
you
so
cannot
much
tell me they're not
between
boyfriends.
them, and I ship it. Like,
can't
I
tell me
ship
they're
it
not
like the
boyfriends.
Titanic before it sank.
Got 7.
Got 7. Got 7. Okay, so my bias is Young Jae, Lorenzo Choi,
Mine's Kim Yoo-gyum.
Kim Yoo-gyum,
Yoo-gyum.
Pavo,
Yoo-gyum. JB Ababo.
Vix.
Hong Vent. Bless.
My bias is Robbie.
So,
I remember going from so many members, like my heart could not find somebody. He's
my
my
first
bias.
big song was Voodoo Doll.
Mine was Chained Up.
And it's twice.
My bias went from Sana to Nayeon.
Mine has been Momo since the start. Because she has body goals.
Super Junior.
My bias used to be Heechul.
My bias is Heechul.
My bias used to be Heechul until Yesung.
Yesun came in. He was like, "What's up, girl?"
A man.
Literally a whole
A
man.
Snack.
Dude, Heechul is like 34. He's so much older than me, but I still love a man.
He's a man. Definitely, you can't say it's not a man.
Can't say he's a boy. Say the name.
17.
Do 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 do. Okay, so your bias?
Sung Chao. That's Coops.
Busangwan.
Look, we both did. Bap.
B.A.P.
Hold me down.
P.O.P. Hold it down.
Okay, so we have the same bias. So
3, 2, 1. Young Jae. I remember, but then every once in a while, Daeyeon will come up
Yes.
in here and be like, "Sup, girl?"
And I'll be like, bye, boy. Because I ain't got time for your mess.
Get out of here. Fine. I always see pictures. Block B. My bad.
My bias is Yukwon.
My bias is Chaeil. Something and I'm like, okay.
Day 6.
Yeah, now we're on day 6. My bias is Wonpil.
Mine's Young Daddy. Young K.
Like a
I remember I was
video.
we had the same bias, and then I came over that last time, and you were like looking at Wonpil videos, and you're like, I changed my bias,
Yeah.
it's Wonpil. B2B.
Beep beep ban ban. Oh yeah.
Kwang.
Ilhoon.
Mine used to be Ilhoon too, but I changed it
Mine
because
used to be Sungjae.
okay, but can we agree that Hyunsik is a total snack?
Oh my god, Hyunchik is like,
Ugh, snackaroo.
praise.
Icon. Jifwan, I am not calling him Jay. I swear on my life I will not call them their new stage names. I will shoot somebody first.
Bobby.
Buddy. A snack. Blackpink in your area. Who do you like in
Click, clack,
Blackpink?
bada bing, bada boom. My bias is Jenny.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mine's Lisa.
Red Velvet.
Sogi.
Irene. Oh, I had to sneeze.
Winner. Minnow. Minnow. And I was like,
Jinwoo. Jinwoo. I always get it mixed up.
Triple H.
And our
I think
bias is
3, 2, 1. Edon
Edon.
and Pentagon too.
But my bias in Pentagon is Hong Suk.
Oh well, we'll do. Yeah, mine is Kino because I couldn't stand Edon in two groups because he's so fucking loud. He screams all the damn time. Big Bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Mine is G-Dragon.
Mine is Sungri. That's my baby.
Astro.
Oh, I love Astro so much.
They're the dancers. Moon Ben.
Rocky.
Snacks. SF9. Huiyang.
Raboon. Alright.
Infinite.
Infinite. That's my bias.
Maknae.
L.
Maknae. Sungjong. NCT.
Group,
Now,
yeah,
as you guys, if
NCT,
you're a
you know.
stand of NCT, you know that SM have really went out of whack with this group.
They really
and
have because
they're like different units for different members, and they're switching them all up and stuff like that. And the only 3 subunits that have come out is Dream, 127, and You. I only stand 127 and You,
I stand all 3.
but we'll do 127. Mine's Utah,
Mine is Do Young.
and for you, mine's 10.
Mine is also Do Young. Chenla.
So,
And then our last group, this is kind of like a meme, like joke, funny group that we have, but our last group is BGA.
Boys Generally Asian.
Is J-Light.
And mine's
J-Light.
Jungri. Jungri.
Jungri.
Okay,
Generally Asian.
so do you want to do yours first or mine?
Of
like
the groups that
that
we don't stand together, I'll
Yeah.
do mine.
Okay.
Because mine's longer, so I want to get it out of the way. One of the groups that I stand, it's a girl group that she doesn't particularly stand, but like she's heard their songs, you know, they're good. But AOA, my bias is Jimin. Unique. My bias.
I like Yibo,
Yeah, Yibo, I remember her telling me that she liked Yibo.
but I don't really stand
But she wasn't
them.
like, yeah, she's not like hardcore into the group, but like that one song, EO. Everybody should listen to that song because that song will save your life and then some. My bias is Sungju. Momoland. My bias is Ju-E. It's Lehigh. Lehigh. I don't know if that's correct. It's AKMU or AKMU, however you want to pronounce it. I don't have a bias in that group. It's only 2 people, and I really bias them both. You know, brother and sister. Zeonti. Jungha. Love her. Love her. Next group is B184. My bias is Baro.
I like seeing you.
10 centimeter. He did a song with Chen.
Who?
10 centimeter. The one who did a song
Oh.
with Chen. The Bye Babe.
Gotcha.
Good song. Next 3, it's the former EXO members, Chris, Tao, and Luhan. I love them all as soloists. And then Shannon Williams. She's a soloist. She's really kind of underrated. I've only heard one song by her. I'm not sure if she has much more songs other than the one she has. But she's really good. She's mixed. She's British and Korean, and she's super pretty. And she's so talented. I love her voice. She's got a really cute dance for her song, too. CLC. My bias is Sworn. They're kind of underrated, too. Like, they had, like, really cutesy concepts. And then when they came out with Hobgoblin, like, everyone was all like, dude!
Lorenzo Choi is like enjoying his cage right now.
I have a fish. His name is Lorenzo Choi after Choi Young-jae. And last group I stan is KNK. My bias is Sungjoon. I remember watching their KCON International Airport thingy too. Anyways, on to your list.
My turn. It's 2 p.m. and my bias is Junho because he's a snack. It's 24K. My bias is Kisu. I can't believe you still don't stand this group. But Teen Top. My bias is Neil. He's like a Taemin and Kai like love child. JBJ, and my bias is Donghan because he reminds me so much of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not even funny. Just B.I.G. Or Hito, who is my bias, by the way. Hito looked like a fucking snack. Mob, you know, Mino and Bobby. My bias is Bobby. That I stand is Hyuna. Actually, my car is named Hyuna because she's red.
My car is named Minsuk because that's my man. I love him.
Yes! And then I stand Zico's stuff. I stand Dean because Dean's a snack. His voice. Do you remember Bermuda Triangle? Crush 2.
I love the like that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember seeing it on Twitter, like it was a GIF, and it was just that, and I was like, oh, what? Who is? I was like, is this Dean? And then I remember like watching the video, and I was like, yes.
Actually, I stand all three of them. Crush 2. Crush is on this list.
I never really, like, I know he's in a lot of stuff, but I never was really like,
yeah,
into him.
I mean, and then of course, if you don't stand this man, you're stupid. J fucking Park. Oh, I said that really loudly too.
AOMG.
But this man, I don't even know what to say about this man.
There's no words to describe
he can
how
dance,
fucking lit
he can
J Park
sing,
is.
he can rap.
And we forgot Card. Okay, hold on. Lost train of thought real quick. We forgot Card.
My bias is J7.
My bias is BM. What was I saying? It was all like looking at him, like giving him all these looks, and it was so funny.
Taemin is my next soloist.
I stand him as a soloist too. He's literally like, if anyone said, who in your opinion is like the best dancer in K-pop, hands down, I would say Taemin.
Have you seen Soldier? Have you heard Soldier?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Soldier.
I cried so fucking hard.
Like, that song hits me in my feels.
Yeah. When Jonghyun passed away, that was the first song I listened to.
Oh, that makes me sad now.
To lighten the mood back up. CL.
Yes.
My queen. And like, the king of K-pop, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they say Jungkook is the king of K-pop. I don't care if they say Suho is the king of K-pop. I don't care if they say freaking Bobby or Eunkwang or anybody from any other group is the king. No. The king of K-pop is G fucking Dragon. And then Big Bang, don't care. BTS. Yeah, so I think that's 47-minute 47-minute video. I gotta edit the shit out of this. So should we just have a dance competition now? Hey, what you think about that? What you think about that? I bet it got my haters hella sick.
So,
another trophy.
Shall we end it?
Shall we dance?
Shall we